this?
I mean, look how handsome this guy is, honestly.
Welcome to Cinema Sessions.
Thank you.
You do have a couple memories at this tournament that we're going to watch back.
This is 2008, the first Grand Slam. Well, look, beating Roger at the big stage, those years was the ultimate challenge. I was still a youngster, trying to make myself a name. I just had a great day that day. He's been as dominant as anybody. I knew that I have to play my best. I mean, there's no doubt that he's going to make me uncomfortable in the court as he has done for so many years to so many different opponents. Yeah, I was rewarded for that.
Yeah.
And then with Joe Tsonga, you can see Joe was excited for that match. The way he's walking onto the court, so I knew he's going to try to get the crowd on his side, and just a super powerful game, big serve, big forehand. A very close matchup. First set I lost, and then started to play a bit better. And yeah, he was lethal with that forehand. He was trying to dictate the play always. Obviously, big difference being 5-1 or 4-2 up. I felt like I didn't want to, let go of that tightrope that I was creating for him. Yeah, this was exciting. 4 or 5 points in my entire life. That's why I was bouncing the ball like 70, 100 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Every point.
Can you go back to this moment? Can you feel your sort of heart beating?
The more I watch it, yeah, I can actually. But I think I played a pretty good point here. That was not a great volley, but just a bit lucky there, not to get the passing shot. And then 6-2, I remember he had a good return, and then he missed an inside-out forehand. I didn't think I'm going to win that last point because he had an easy sitter on the forehand, but he missed it, and I was just like, of course, tears of joy. And my brothers, my parents, everybody was there. Just, the first slam, probably the most difficult one to win, right?
You think so?
I know so.
You do
but
know so.
I was fortunate to win it at quite a young age, but then it took me about 3 years to win another one.
To go again.
Yeah, I mean, this was a dream come true, for the boy from Serbia.
Yeah, was there a fight of belief for you in terms of, I mean, obviously the emotions here, but did you always believe that you could realize this moment for yourself?
Honestly, yes, and I was pretty good at juniors and winning most of the tournaments under 12, 14, 16, 18 and under on the international stage, and I knew I have the game, but obviously entering the professional circuit is a completely different sport, from the juniors. So of course I had to mature mentally. I had to get stronger, better physically. Once you win the first Grand Slam, you kind of get that chip off your shoulder, and it's a little bit easier to breathe, so to say.
Yeah.
And then in 2011, I got the 3 out of 4, and that's when I really believed that I deserve to be there, deserve to be number one, and I became number one in 2011. So that's when things turned around for me.
Yeah, 2011 was
What is this?
an iconic year. Do you remember this? This is Albert Park just down the road.
Oh my God, I don't like my technique here. It's too much swaying.
Yeah, there is actually. You're right.
I have a golf expert. My agent is a golf expert, so he's right here observing.
How's the swing?
And
he's cringing.
He's not liking it. He's not liking it at all.
I mean, come on.
Oh, this is the very beginning of my golfing career, so you gotta be patient with me here. But I got better over the years.
I want to talk to you about this all-time great, almost 6 hours gladiatorial. I mean, it really has gone down in history. 2012 final against Rafa.
I mean, we both were ready for a big battle, longest ever Grand Slam finals. This was one of the longest rallies of the match, I think,
crazy.
Where I just missed the backhand and just collapsed on the court. Oh my God.
You guys got a standing ovation after just this point.
I don't know what was happening on the stands, honestly. I was just trying to get an extra breath here. These rallies with Rafa, I mean, particularly, look at this, 5 hours 23 in this point. That was definitely the most I guess, physically draining and demanding match that I've ever played in my career. I think we were both stretching and we were like, okay, we need a chair.
That's true.
We need a chair, we need some water.
Here come the chairs.
Right. I mean, this one definitely stands out as the longest one. I mean, that we ever played against each other, or it was the longest Grand Slam finals. But, you know, I can maybe recall out of 60 whatever plus times that we faced each other, maybe few matches that were really one-sided. I mean, just pure physicality with him. I mean, that's what he actually, you know, brought to the table every single match. You knew that if you want to beat him, you're gonna have to like be fresh for 5 hours to like run and run and run and outrun him. Just he's definitely the player that has affected my career the most.
Another guy that affected your career quite often, especially here, Andy Murray.
Keeps affecting my career.
Yeah, he does, right? I mean, you did have his number at this tournament. 4 finals, they went your way, but they were always right on that edge of it being a real chance for him to steal a title from you. Right.
I think this was the first finals we had here. I mean, I played a really good match here. I was on the run. I won like 40 plus matches in a row.
This big
here.
Andy,
that's
crazy.
2011,
Yeah.
So I had a great match here. But all the other finals were much closer. Was it 4 times we faced each other here in the finals? Right. But, you know, it's never really straightforward with Andy.
Sure.
It's always a huge battle. We have such a similar game, similar styles, and you know, even the height, the body, everything is quite similar, right? And you know, there's only 1 week apart, so age-wise, we basically grew up together. You know, we faced each other when we were 11 first time, or 12. We watch each other, evolve as players and as people, you know, so many years. And this was, I guess, the fourth finals again. 4 sets, but you know, just a great fourth set.
Nearly 4 hours.
Yeah. I mean, look, again, with Andy, also, like with Rafa, not too many straightforward matches. Everything counts. So you know that you can easily, I guess, lose the momentum. So you always have to be on your toes, so to say, with Andy. And so to have him right now in my corner and not across the net is a better feeling, trust me.
How has that feeling been? You guys are it's only a few weeks old, but it's quite the partnership.
It is. I mean, I don't think it has ever happened that 2 of the great rivals are, you know, partnering as player-coach. It did surprise him when I asked him about, you know, whether he would like to give it a shot and see how it goes here in Australia. And I was so happy that he accepted it. I mean, he's on top of his game as a coach as well. He knows exactly what he needs to look at when it comes to my game or my opponent's game, how to prepare me as best possible for any matchup, and it's just great to have him around.
Grab your popcorn.
I
want to cheers to you. You've got 10 titles here.
Thank you.
You've played over 100 matches, and you've created countless memories for people around the world. So, Novak Djokovic.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Delicious popcorn, by the way.
It's pretty good, right?
Thank you. I enjoyed this.
Thanks, Novak.
Thank you.